2 royal visits to the United States, 2 red carpets rolled out, 2 moments of global pageantry, and not a single invitation for the self-exiled Duke and Duchess of Delusion. If the reports are accurate, King Charles and Prince William will be setting foot on American soil next year, and somewhere in Montecito, you can almost hear the dishes shaking. According to the Daily Mail, both the King and the Prince of Wales are expected to travel to the U.S. in 2026 on separate occasions. These visits are set to align with the 250th anniversary of American independence, at a time when the UK and the U.S. are said to be deeply engaged in negotiations over a new trade deal. King Charles is expected to make the trip in April, marking the first visit to the United States by a reigning British monarch since Queen Elizabeth met President George Bush back in 2007. That fact alone makes it a historic moment. And then comes round 2. Prince William is also set to travel to North America during the Summer World Cup, which will be hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. He will be attending in his official role as patron of the Football Association. Now, this is where things start to heat up. These visits are reportedly part of a so-called charm offensive directed at Donald Trump, who is expected to be a major political force at the time. Yes, that Donald Trump, the same man who once famously called Meghan terrible, the very same Trump Harry seems to enjoy publicly criticizing. The irony couldn't be richer. Picture it. Trump rolling out the red carpet at Mar-a-Lago's gleaming new ballroom. Charles, Camilla, William, Catherine, gowns, medals, crowns, everything you'd expect. And not a single Montecito tote bag anywhere in sight. Somewhere, Meghan is likely pacing the room like a phone stuck on 1%. Let's be absolutely clear. The United States does not belong to Harry and Meghan. You don't get to claim an entire country just because you happen to live there. This isn't Africa is my thing all over again. Countries aren't curated like Instagram feeds. The U.S. is marking a once-in-a-generation independence anniversary. It has long established diplomatic ties with the U.K. and engages with working royals, actual public servants who turn up, shake hands, and don't turn public life into a personal therapy session. Harry and Meghan are private residents. That's the reality. Not ambassadors. Not cultural gatekeepers. Simply residents. Despite years of brand partnerships, failed podcasts, and performative philanthropy, the entertainment industry hasn't exactly showered them with recognition. No major awards, no serious acclaim. The suggestion that these royal visits somehow intrude on the Sussexes' territory is laughable. That idea assumes they were ever meant to be the stars of these events. They weren't. They never were. With or without Charles and William, no one was lining up to invite 2 professional grievance collectors to a state occasion. At its core, this is what real royalty looks like. Duty, diplomacy, and credibility built over decades. A king and his heir meeting a president and honoring a historic alliance has nothing to do with a D-list actress and her increasingly resentful +1. So yes, bring on the pageantry, the crowns, the state dinners, the global attention. Because while the real royals continue doing what they've always done, Harry and Meghan will be left doing what they do best. Watching from a distance, quietly seething, while insisting it all means nothing anyway.